Hello there, you mighty eagles! Gustaf back again with another character showcase. This time we're gonna be playing as none other than Angry Birds 2 original looping legend Silver. Let's dive on in. To start, how does Silver work? When you activate her mid-air, she does a loop and then dives down towards the ground, and on impact she does a ground slam, pushing pieces on either side of her away. It is this ground slam ability that I find the most powerful when I play as Silver, and I try to utilize it as much as possible. Let's see if we can make use of Silver's ground slam ability in this first room. Important to keep in mind is that no pieces that are below Silver's level will be affected by the ground slam. So you're trying to hit the structure as low as possible next to it. Here, for example, I think we might be able to make use of these balloons. If we hit Silver on top of them, the ground slam effect will probably work on this tower. So we fire her up high up so that she doesn't loop into the tower herself, and let's see how it goes. Nice! Decent destruction. We didn't get it to fly all the way to the other tower, but I think that's still pretty cool. Let's see if we can cause a little bit more destruction this time, that we're not playing around with balloons. I think these types of towers are excellent to use Silver with. If you hit Silver in the middle of the tower, pieces will be flying to either side. Let's see how it goes. Just like that. Ground slam. Let's see if we can get another one. Let's hammer down the point with the third ground slam here. I think if we hit Silver in the middle tower to the left, we should be able to deal decent damage to the whole room. Let's give it a shot. Excellent. Have the parachuting pig still surviving. Of course, you're not always gonna need or be able to use the Silver ground slam ability, since it requires specific scenario to use. And in these cases, the most simple way to use Silver is just activate her before she hits a structure, and the added force of the loop will add destruction. So here, for example, we can activate Silver right before hitting the structure. That was a fail, but that was a pretty sick snipe on the magician pig that teleported. Here's another room where it might be hard to utilize Silver's ground pound, so let's just activate her power and go into the main structure and cause some damage. Maybe if we get some debris to hit the pig. Yes. Clean it up. As I'm sure a lot of you are aware of, Silver is great against bosses. If you activate her ability right before hitting the boss, she both does massive damage and knockback. Let's head into the King Pig Panic and see if we can show this off. First boss room of the King Pig Panic. Let's see what we have here. Alright. Unfortunately, we can't really make use of Silver's power here to hit the boss. I still think we can be a bit cheeky. If we can dodge this snowball, we can probably get into the flower with a looping ability. Like that. And hopefully the boss flies all the way down here. And takes with the rocks. Yes, yes. Yeah, continue. Ooh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. More rocks, more rocks. Okay, nice. Decent damage. Maybe we use Leonard's push here to try to push down this structure. a bit unsuccessfully. But there's another piece falling down on the boss. Matilda's egg is always trusted, does a lot of damage. And Red's ability here we can use to push down these slimy blocks on this slimy boss. And why not wrap it up with bomb? Trusty old bomb. Okay, that's the first boss room down, making use of Silver's loop to get into the flower. Let's see what the second boss room of today's King Pig Panic is, and hopefully it's one where we can hit the boss more directly. Looks like it might be. I think we might be able to reach up to the boss and use Silver's ability to just knock it out of the park. Let's see. Nice! Bye-bye, boss! I feel kind of sorry for the designer who did that level. They probably had a really good idea about what should happen when you knock down the boss. Sort of like puzzly, but we just said Silver loop. And that solved the puzzle, apparently. Third boss level now. Interesting. Very interesting. I actually haven't played this one, I think. Don't recognize it anyways. Let's see if we can deal some damage with Silver anyways. Decent damage. We just want things to explode here, I guess. Terrence. Massive damage. Pig on pig violence, what has this world come to? That's the King Pig Panic. Maybe Silver didn't help a lot in the third boss room there, but in the other two I think she was the MVP. Since we didn't get to see it in the King Pig Panic, I want to show the massive damage that Silver can deal to a boss if you activate her ability right before hitting it. Pretty strong. Let's move on to a more advanced technique, which is really fun. I'll try to explain it as easily as possible. So when Silver is in her loop and hits something, she will continue going in the angle and direction she was going on impact. I'll try to show it off. So if we try to hit this pig, for example, and use the loop right before, she just keeps going in that direction. And you might think, okay, Gustaf, that sounds cool, but is it actually useful? Useful is a strong word in this case. There are for sure cases where it's useful, but it's extremely situational. But I just think it's so fun, so I try to use it all the time. Let's see if we can get one or a couple of shots using this technique. Here we might be able to do something. We could hit this lower balloon with Silver and hope that she keeps flying. Decent. That showcases it a bit, but let's try to get her to fly even further. Finally, I think we found a room where we can showcase the complete silliness of this maneuver. I'm gonna be trying to loop Silver into this balloon so she flies all the way to the furthest tower. It's gonna be hard. This is a very tricky angle. It's so cool and so silly. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to pick all the buttons down there and let us know in the comments what character you would like us to play next. Until that time.